Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm back here with a clip taken from a long video that I just finished to record for my subscribers. I'm leaving the option for my services at 50% off for the first year open, and I'll be providing further details after the clip ends. So if you're interested, please stay on. I'll be talking to you again at the end of the clip. I would like you also to read carefully the disclaimer that I'm going to put up now, so that it is clear to you before you go ahead and watch the video. This is just a standard thing. Okay, this is silver. That's the daily scale of silver. Silver is holding after breaking, yes, the above the inverse head and shoulders neckline that you see here. But I wouldn't say this is the picture of extreme strength. Right now, it is vulnerable to a decline that could become simply corrective second wave, but still there is the potential for this reversal. I'm going to jump to the 2-hour scale. Sorry. We worked with an option that we may be working here with a 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 3. That could be a fourth wave. It's not out of question, but it begins to look a little bit out of proportion. Yes, this is still looking like a convincing fourth wave. Yes, it's sort of tilted down. Some would say it's a flag. Some would call it, you know, different names, technical names. But the idea is that this is the main trend, or the movement that is likely to continue once the consolidation here is over. Yes, I'm not ruling this out at all. It's just that I think that in terms of the proportion, yeah, it begins to look heavy. It looks heavy comparing it to what's happening here. You see, these are much briefer corrections. I will also not be surprised at all to see this. Yes, I would expect silver to find support at 23.80, 24, and I would simply consider the entire run here as one. Okay, I mean, that's the end of the run, and we would continue down. And the whole thing in due course will create our ABC. I'm going to show you here. Again, the daily, you see, breaking down here will probably find support at this zone, and that probably will be our A. And then we come back up, that probably will be our B. Because I think if it does break down, forget about extension immediately. Yeah. I don't think we're going to see something like that. Like if it breaks down, we're going to go straight up. No, I would be very surprised. I think then we are truly looking at an ABC unfolding. Could take quite a few days, and we would see silver during the course of tracing. The ABC could easily go to 23. Okay, maybe even 22.80 or so. Okay, so that's the projection for silver. If it doesn't lift its head very soon, I would say in the next 24 hours, 24 trading hours, it doesn't lift its head like that, then this is becoming more and more likely, this scenario. Okay, we got gold here, and in gold we have two scenarios. One of them obviously is going to prove correct in the next, I would say, 48 to 72 hours, trading hours. The one that you're very familiar with and we discussed many times is that this is on the 4-hour scale. This is simply an A, B, C, and the C reached an end, which in turn terminated the D, and we have now about 2 months of drifting sideways to deliver the E leg. Okay, that's one alternative. that will probably carry us to the end of the year and on to the beginning of next year. The other alternative, we have terminated the E-leg right here, and this is in fact the bull market that started, and this is wave 1. Okay, if we drop in gold towards 1820, yeah, 1820, and we bounce back anywhere towards 1860 or 1850, you can take it that it's probably going into this. I'll begin to have a nice continuation of the rally, which would be very different, of course, very different from the prospects of this. Yeah, which means this is the E-leg. Yeah, that's the big ABC E-leg. So either we're going into something like that, and the continuation of the rally will carry us a lot higher. That's an excellent buy right here if you get this kind of structure. It is not impossible for gold, in fact, not to go that low and to basically continue straight up. Now, if that happens, obviously the E-leg almost certainly terminated here, and we are still within the impulse wave, yes, that started here. It's just that we have to allocate a set of subdivisions differently. So these are the thoughts that I have currently concerning gold. This is a critical level for you to watch short term. It's the previous high, and should it start breaking again, I don't think it is going into a meltdown. Forget it. No. But I think first line of support is right here at around 1820. Yes, this zone, it's going to find support here. And as I said, you have then the two scenarios competing here. The 1-2 going up in a third, or we just continue to drift down. And I don't expect a meltdown again. It's going to be a choppy, it's going to cool off for all the gold admirers. They're going to cool off a bit, and we're going to have basically choppy market, uneventful for 2-3 months. My website, the homepage is right here. It's Wave Mastery, www.wavemastery.com. Yeah, wavemastery in one word.com. That takes you to the homepage. You can scroll down, look through some things that I've written here, some recommendations from past users and current users, and that is essentially the offer currently open only to first-time subscribers. Okay, so there is the daily service, daily videos that are preceded by a trial, so you can take the trial for 1 week, and at the end of that, if you're happy, you do nothing, you go on to the plan of half price. Essentially 79 presents half price of the normal price, and that will be good for 1 year. That means 12 payments of 79. If you want to watch just the weekend videos, then you go for this one, and it does give you access to the weekend videos, and I often also insert a video as a bonus midweek, just to keep you on track, to see a little bit where things are moving, because sometimes 1 week of full price action is a lot, and the wave count can change, especially if you're a short-term trader. You really want to know what's happening. So that is essentially the situation. If you decide to go, for example, for the daily videos, you click here. It takes you to the page where it explains to you. You should read that. It explains to you what is covered, etc., etc. If you like what you read, you click here, subscribe. It takes you to PayPal, because my paying system is through PayPal, and you pay through PayPal. You can see you have the trial at $9.99. That's for the first 7 days. As I said, if you like what you see, do nothing. It just goes automatically. If you don't like, you can cancel. Or if you don't know how to cancel, or you have any doubt, you have any question, you can write to me, of course. Once you go through and you pay, you come back, PayPal will send you back to my website to fill in your profile details, choose your login, and once you do that, you will be led automatically to the page with the links to the various videos classified by date. If at any point in time in this process you have a problem, things are not going as I'm describing to you right now, all you have to do is just contact me and I'll help you out. That is essentially it. So you'll have 1 week to look at things. I would like to just spend a minute about the website itself. I have written here a few articles. Is this website for me? You can go through that one. Psychology and trading, trading and the arts, why join? Yes, each of these articles could perhaps help you to see how to relate to my website, but there is no substitute, in my opinion, to actually take a trial. You know, you take a trial, and I want to say another thing. You take a trial and you can't make up your mind. You want more time to think. Fine, I understand that. Then you cancel, but then you are not allowed to take another trial. Please, I want to be very clear about that. There are people who abuse this, and it's really not right. You're not allowed to take more than one trial, okay? A trial is a trial. But if you are interested, after you take a trial, you're interested to come back, you can still benefit from the low price for the next full year. But you have to write to me, and then I will send you a special link without a trial. And if you join, then you're going to go immediately onto the reduced price plan for 12 months. Okay? If you take another trial after you took already one, I am going to have to cancel that and refund you. And if you do that 2 or 3 times, I'm just going to blacklist you, because there are people who have been doing it, and I'm afraid this is really absolutely not right. This is subscribe here. Use subscription. Once you are logged in, you will see this one highlighting you daily service videos or weekend service videos. Yeah, it will show which one you really have the right to access. The daily service videos, to be very clear, they cover the weekend service videos, okay? So you don't have to subscribe to both. The daily covers everything I do. The weekend, of course, is more selective. Now, I have here resources. There are chart galleries right here, chart 1, 2, 3. There are plenty of charts here that give you an idea how I go about subdividing various market action here. I covered a lot of markets, and you can see there is history here that could be very interesting for you to just go through. Let's see, platinum, for example. Yes, that's 1973 to 1978. If you click right on top where it shows you the hand, the chart opens up big. You can print it if you like. Here's an example of platinum, April 1980. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the huge correction that followed after that. So there is plenty for you, whichever market you're interested in, the financials, commodities, precious metals, etc. Okay, so that's chart galleries. Then useful links, as the name implies. Yes, recommended reading list. You have a long list of books here that I've read over the years that I found very interesting. Of course, I have many more books that I would like to add. It's just a question of time. I don't always have time to update this one. But the books that you find here did help me in the beginning, and still the information here is very valuable in these books. For example, Kroll. I don't know how many of you heard about Stanley Kroll. Stanley Kroll was a really imaginative fellow trader that wrote very well about his own trading and in trading in general. I learned a lot from these books. And of course, if you haven't heard about Reminiscence of a Stock Operator, you should get this book and read it. You will not regret. This is a book that most traders, I think, have come across and read. It is very interesting. And as you go down the list, you will see if there are things that are of interest to you. Of course, go ahead, get them. Some of them are even available online for free as a PDF. Check that. If you have questions about that, you can even contact me. Here's the contact us, and you put your name. Please make sure you give me the right email address. Message, simple maths, submit, I get it, you'll hear from me. I'm based in Belgium, so if you write to me from Australia or from the US and I'm having my rest, do not be surprised if I don't react quickly, okay? Normally within a day you will have a reply from me. I check my email fairly regularly. So that's about it. Hope to see you visiting my website. Hope to see you taking a trial. If you have any questions, again, don't hesitate. Get in touch with me. And wishing you a great trading week. Bye now.